Hello and welcome back to my channel, Dr Magnesium, with myself, Dr Lee Keegan. Firstly, before we get into this video today, I'd just like to say thank you to everybody who's watched my videos on the butter chicken, the cooking of the butter chicken. It was an interesting video, as I say at the time. It was done just to demonstrate really that anybody could cook a fresh, healthy meal, which is UPF free from scratch for a price that is comparable with the supermarket, pre-made or frozen or whatever type of curries that you may want to get from the supermarkets. So thank you for watching that. It was really appreciated. I've had some good feedback from it, and don't worry, I'm not gonna think I'm the next Jamie Oliver or Gordon Ramsay. I'm going to be carrying on with the normal videos going forward. That was just a break from me sitting in my car and lecturing you about UPFs. But today I want to go back a little bit to how I got my name and the origins of the name Dr Magnesium, and why that's kind of led me to the journey that I'm on today and the pathway that I'm on today. So I was first nicknamed, I suppose, Dr Magnesium whilst working in cardiothoracics. I was quite fond of giving magnesium through a vein in patients who had arrhythmias or irregular beatings of the heart. It was something that was done in the hospital I was working in, Liverpool Heart and Chest. We used to give quite a lot of magnesium for unstable hearts post-surgery, or in the cardiology department as well. We would give it for arrhythmias, so atrial fibrillation, which is more commonly known as AF, or just the irregular beatings of the top of the heart. I would say that it was quite common to be given in the department at the time, but outside of a specialist centre like cardiothoracic, it wasn't really it wasn't standard treatment as such. So when I moved on from the cardiothoracic centre and worked in district general hospitals, it would be something that people would think was unusual. If somebody was coming in with a heartbeat that was fast and irregular, for me to say, load up some magnesium and give out magnesium, that was probably something that was not normal at that time, and as a result the nurses started calling me Dr Magnesium, and that's where I got my name from. That was in a couple of different hospitals independently as well that happened, so it did stick a little bit. But I would say that to give magnesium is not something revolutionary. I think we were given magnesium for other in standard treatment for other conditions of the heart, such as a condition called Torsades de Pointes, which is where your heart starts to contract slowly from the bottom of the heart. It goes slower and slower and slower, and then it flips into something called tachycardia, where it just goes really fast and unstable. So it was a common treatment to give magnesium for that. So I kind of just thought, well, if we give for the bottom of the heart, why not for the top? Why would we not give it for the top? And that's my rationale for always continuing to use magnesium, and that's how I explain it to the junior doctors who I give this advice to, or these management plans to, and who have to enact my management plans. That's the rationalization that I give them. But I suppose this openness to other ideas is what sets me apart a little bit from a lot of doctors. I'm quite open to different ideas and different treatment methods, and I've always been a big advocate for a healthy diet is the most important thing in medicine. So a lot of cancers are being proved to be caused by a poor diet now. We've got a lot of colorectal cancers are being linked to UPFs at the moment, and as other videos I've done in the past where we've linked a lot of conditions which eventually would develop onto cancers, and a lot of other conditions, health conditions that we've gone on through in a lot more detail in previous videos, are linked to diet. And I think that's where I kind of got this interest from, about a healthy diet leads to a healthy mind, a healthy body. It's just better for you. It's what we're meant to do. We're not meant to eat this modern diet. We're not meant to eat at set times, set amounts. We're certainly not meant to eat ultra processed foods and foods that's so highly processed that it can't technically even be called foods, to be honest. So I think this is where I got my interest from in removing those processed foods from the diet, because I see it as medicine. I see food as medicine. I see the removal of toxins from the diet, from standard diet, as more effective than medicine. I see real food as a lot more important than supplementation. I don't think it should get to the point where people require supplements, because we should be having that within our diet. We should have an adequate amount of food, of nutrients and electrolytes and salts and minerals should all come naturally from the diet that we're eating. And if we're not eating UPFs, we're not getting this inflamed bowel which we can't absorb foods, or if we're eating foods that are so nutrient poor that we need to supplement, then that's where the problem is. The problem isn't in the lack of these nutrients. The problem is the lack of nutrients are a side effect of the poor diet that we're eating, really, or a consequence rather than a side effect, I should say. So rather than concentrating on going to clinics and getting these vitamin B injections and stuff like that, people are getting magnesium infusions through clinics and other vitamin supplementations. We should just be eating a good diet. We should be cutting out the UPFs and we should be eating a good diet, and that's where my philosophy lies. I don't believe that we should be supplementing everybody. I believe that we should just be eating a good, healthy diet, which is free from UPFs, and which is a diet that's consistent with our past and our ancestors and the path that we've took and the evolution that we've took throughout the last thousands of years, which has got us to where we are today. It's only relatively recently that we've been eating these ultra processed foods. We've had processed foods for millennia, really, but ultra processed foods has really come from over the last probably 60-70 years, since we brought margarine in, and it's probably the first ultra processed food. The second type of margarine, not Napoleon, the second or third margarine from the 1800s. So that's where I'm at the moment. I think we should be concentrating on, rather than supplementation, we should concentrating on food, real foods. That's the first thought I've been having since I've been doing this video. I think last week I actually didn't do a video because I was unwell as well. Last week I had a bit of a viral infection, and when I have a viral infection I tend to eat a lot of fruit. So I eat a lot of tangerines, a lot of dates, a lot of nuts, and I find that to be, I drink plenty of fresh water, and I find that to be so beneficial rather than medicating myself. I just find that again, food is medicine. The fact that we're taking in these vitamins that we need, the vitamin C and vitamin D's that we're getting from the food, helps within the immune response. Eating proteins from certain nuts, again, really good for our immune response. So I think the take-home message from this video should be: stop supplementing, concentrate on our food, get the nutrients that we need from the food rather than the supplements. Nutrients and salts can be medicines, such as magnesium, and that's why I got my nickname, because I use a salt as a medicine. And just a healthy diet leads to a healthy body and a healthy mind, and I think that's what we should take home from this video. Thank you for watching this short video. I will be coming back with doing some more regular updates from this week, and we'll be going back onto the topic, a few hot topics at the moment, which is related to UPFs. We'll be addressing later this week, early next week, and I'll have some updates on my studio. I want to get a studio set up. I want to go back through all the videos again, in a more professional environment. We'll be going through, doing a bit more teaching, getting everybody on board with our message. So if you like these videos, if you wish to continue to see these videos, please subscribe to my channel. Join the other 21,000 followers, subscribers that I've got currently, who've got on this journey with me over the last few months, and let's make a positive change. Let's get these toxins and poisons out of our diet, Let's eat healthy. Let's make ourselves healthy through food, and let's change the world one video at a time, one subscriber at a time. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon. Thank you. Bye.